Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by following, watching, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. Tonight we are playing Star Trek Adventures. With us we have our crew. Armand playing as Captain Roland Sykes. We have myself playing Commander Abal Jasorthis. And we have Good Devil playing Lieutenant Commander Sivek. And then, of course, to mitigate the fates for tonight, we have Wayne as our very own Q.
Oh, I should say welcome, everyone, to this yet another installment of We Don't Remember the Plot. However, one thing we do remember to do is be kind, courteous, and absolutely interactive in that little world you have over there, that little virtual reality called the chat, the Twitch chat. And I believe that one of our kind people can talk about how wonderful our system of fate chip redemption is, if someone wants to take that away.
Kind as in...
You gotta tell what that we are blah 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 magical special because people can get right on into influencing, possibly beseeching Q by redeeming fate chips to make the lives of these poor little mortals just a little bit more entertaining, not for them, but for all the rest of us. So having said that, we are going to first perform a recap if we are ready.
No.
Actually, let's not do the recap first. We're gonna do the trivia thing, then the recap, because I'm going to change that up on you. So tonight, as always, we shall get ourselves into a bit of a mood, and we shall put on this quiz.
I didn't bring a candle.
Or is it just me?
What? Pardon?
I didn't lose any audio.
I didn't lose any audio. Have you checked behind the seat cushions?
Can you not hear us?
That will be good now.
That's an answer if I've ever heard one.
I love this hobby of ours.
Indeed. So,
I'm not seeing anything popping up on the stream either.
Yeah.
No, I think they can hear us because Atlas said a moody mood. So
A
she
moody
definitely
mood.
heard you talking about moods.
All right.
She probably also heard me asking about candles. Who's got a candle?
Who has a candle?
I
Shall we
heard
light?
you.
So,
I popped over the screen. We're good over there.
Oh, really?
She says, "I hear yous." She says, "I hear yous."
Because I'm not getting that at all.
I lost audio for a second there.
Okay.
Hey.
Are you back?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yay.
I was about to
Oh,
suggest that we pivot, but that's fine. We're good.
Yeah. No, or I was going to
So-
suggest we sweep the leg.
Always.
But if Rockosaurus was here, he
Full
would suggest we
difficulty,
sweep the leg.
fate chips.
Fate chips. Everyone gets some fate chips because you bothered to show up. And like democracy, our fates are decided by the people that show up.
And they're
Those fate chips
magically
go
delicious.
Really well with,
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say they go really well with some French onion dip.
And vodka. Speaking of which, vodka?
I mean, vodka goes with
Oh,
everything.
yes. Nope, none of that. All right, so apparently the continuum
Do the trip.
is going to do this dry. Audience, I need you to put on some thinking caps because we're going to have a short answer quiz. And what do all of these magic words have in common? And you answer in text in the chat and let us
Can I
know.
read the first one? One?
Yes,
Can I read
and
the first one?
our participants will read them as they go.
All right. The first one is, I can't change the laws of physics.
Helpless is a shitty feeling, but it is not forever, and if it doesn't make you any less capable.
Okay, this was the two-parter. Hold on just a
It
second.
will be.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
It will be assimilated. Yes, before that happens, we'd like to run some tests.
As long as the captain wants it. or until we blow it up, whichever comes first.
Get the cheese to the sick bay. The doctor should look at this as soon as possible.
So what you have is an opportunity to do some creative thinking and knit together your minute, intricate, and possibly painful details. And I believe, is this inductive or deductive reasoning, Mr. Seavick?
Wait.
Well, what would it be? What would it be if the people watching have absolutely no knowledge of Star Trek?
Guessing.
Yeah, which is the vast majority of them.
We
That
want
bad, huh?
wrong answers only in chat, everybody.
Wrong answer.
Only.
What do these things have in common?
What do these things have in common? And we can get wrong
the most-
answer. Oh, nope, no one seems to be talking. I don't think.
No one.
No one.
Perhaps we should have had a poll.
Perhaps a multiple choice question would have been better. They were set on. I believe that logically, Adelask is correct.
They were,
My process of
That is. I
I
accept that.
personally will accept that as an answer.
Someone understood the assignment.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Someone.
seems in your human.
Yes.
It seems in your human vernacular. Yes, someone did understand the assignment.
All right. So I believe that one of our players was a Mr. Smarty Pants, and then there was another Mr. Smarty Pants within about 2 seconds of them seeing this. So what is, pray tell, the response? What is the thing that Q felt was associated with
All these lines are spoken by the part of the crew that keeps the sheep. The sheep.
Sheep.
The
We're all
ship-
just sheep.
The ship flying through the cosmos. The engineers.
Yes. These are all by engineers. Wants to list out who said what. Just so we can
Well,
flex.
it's kind of rude that we all know the answers because we talked about it beforehand.
You knew the answers as you
I know
talked.
we knew quite a few of them. Yeah.
I believe the crew was 4 out of 5, so it's a B.
Mm-hmm. If you can't tell me at least the series of Star Trek that the first one, I cannot change the laws of physics. If you can't tell me which series that came from, then there's a problem. You should at least be able to tell me that.
Strange New Worlds, right?
I'm really excited for that, by the way.
Yeah.
It's as good as the last season of Discovery. I'll be excited. Last season of Discovery was really good.
Mhm.
Felix, no, that's wrong. Well, actually, that's not entirely wrong.
So what we'll do is we might just give up on the concept of the audience responding to anything right now, and move ahead with the story. So there is a captain's log, I believe. If we want to stand by to start the captain's log.
Yeah.
Take.
Captain's Log Supplemental. I have been preparing a delightful meal with dishes from each of the worlds of our crew. Things like Saito bean casserole and Andorian spiced bread and that delicious Gaspar cobbler. So nice. But events have transpired to delay this meal. The 3 stolen Vulcan freighters that crossed the Romulan neutral zone with the intent to invade Vulcan were destroyed by a Romulan warbird when the invasion was exposed by Ambassador Spock and Captain Picard. While responding to the crisis, the bridge crew detected spatial anomalies that could be cloaked Romulan vessels, and Commander Chithorsis, God damn you, man. And Commander Chisorth, God damn it. I practiced this beforehand, by the way. I want to preface that I did practice this beforehand. And Commander Ball diverted to Gamma Trianguli at emergency warp to investigate. When we approached, the Norway suffered a series of cascading failures, and my souffle fell. End log.
So this is our opening screen. Welcome to All Together Now. Sequence 3. You're all basically
Together.
Now.
Now.
Oh yeah. Am I still able to be heard?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. Some piece of equipment in the continuum. The mirror I gaze into seems to spring and fall apart. There we go. Yes, it's not often you see a blue screen of death on a piece of technology in the continuum, but there we are. Maybe it's suffering the same fate as the Norway under perhaps the inept ministrations of her chief engineer.
Yes, because when a ship blows up in the Federation, it's the engineer that is blamed.
Yes. And then he is shot. In the Klingon Empire, and then he is shot. So when we last left the group, the following has occurred. The ship was at was it this kind of alert? And pretty much all hands were on deck at this time. The captain and Bahal are still on the bridge. However, the players will be taking the place of some of the stalwart engineering crew who are not suffering from indigestion. Yes, exactly. Sivic's going to learn to swallow it down, because to fight that urge to just lose it all over the warp core. Currently, the communication system is damaged, internal and external. The ship's sensors are heavily disrupted. Ship's weapons are offline, and its warp engines are also offline. The ship still is maneuverable at impulse power, and if necessary, you can remotely flush all the toilets on any deck. So fortunately, the critical systems are not affected, and I believe the Bluetooth connection to the thermometer in the oven in the captain's quarters will still read back to him while he's on the bridge. So, Mr. Sivik, you have some splaining, some working to do, and allocating your crew to these new and different catastrophes.
So, let's see. I thought I had fixed the issue with the warp core.
Oh, I'm going to say no. Today you have not. No, you were preparing to grapple with the warp core.
Okay. So, order of operations, I believe, for the time being, myself and Ensign Tucker will try and take care of the warp core. We're going to assign Jenkins to repair communications, CPO Sargentson and Ensign Scoob to the sensors.
Okay, Sargentson is the sensors. I'm gonna move the pew pew down.
And
yeah, no one's doing the pew pews.
Not currently. We're trying to prioritize.
All right. And if yes, and is Asplant?
Yeah.
Oh, he was pew pew. No, where was Asplant assigned?
Asplant was communications
along with Jenkins. Okay. At that point, what I'm going to do is, Pwned, you are Jenkins because you're partnered with Asplant. The best beautiful part is that Nat, you are Ensign Scooby, as is tradition. And Q will play Ensign Tucker because it's a DM's NPC, and you all have to be nice to him. All right, let's take these.
I do have him working with the chief engineer, so yes. We are being nice to Ensign Tucker.
Yes, we are. So, and to begin with, Jenkins and Asplant, you're going to each need to. One of you is going to take the lead, and one of you is going to assist. Asplant is not an engineer, but is part of the security team. and has an 11 functionally in engineering. If you want to declare that Asplant has other specialties, now would be the time to do it.
What would a man with the name Asplant be specialized in? Stellar gas?
Okay, gas giants. No?
Yeah, I mean, he's smuggling a gas giant in those pants, if you ask me. Heyo.
No.
Oh, don't encourage me. Don't
Oh.
encourage me.
Remember, if it goes incredibly badly, and that was what I heard during the quiz, honestly. So Jenkins is an engineer. He has a 13 in engineering, and there's no, there's, and believe it or not, he has comms as one of his focuses, along with not transporter, because he kind of balled that up the very first episode. So if you want to, Asplant, if you're going to could assist Jenkins in this, Jenkins gets to roll, or Asplant gets to roll 1d20, and Jenkins, you roll 2 unless you want to do anything more or less. That's a call to action on your part.
On my part?
That'd be you. That'd be you, Jenkins.
I was playing Sargentson before, so I'm.
Oh, you still are playing
both.
Sargent.
Oh yeah. I just.
Yeah.
So
you see, to embrace that all the players should do things. I felt.
I'm just so used to us not rolling dice and things like that. So like what am I doing again?
It's a new. Listen, it's a new era, and I looked at the polling, and it says you have to roll dice.
Okay, that's fine. I will roll as many dice as needed.
Sponsors want us to roll dice now.
New world.
Yes. So what we're going to do is, Jenkins, you have a 13 in engineering.
Okay, 13 in engineering.
With a focus in communications.
I am mentally here. Yes.
You're mentally here, and what you have is so you just roll 2 dice unless you want to take threat.
Oh no. We'll be fine. I've been practicing some rolls earlier.
Okay.
And actually, these are Jenkins's rolls. These aren't my rolls. So they've got to be better than mine, right?
Yeah, these are all Rockosaurus rolls.
So 8 and a 1.
An 8 and a 1. That's a critical success.
That's good because I got a 19.
No, okay.
I am increasing critical ranges in the future because you're all just making it.
Commander Sevic, did I do a good job?
Okay, you got 3d6. You have 3 successes. Now you can do a couple of things. You can decide to bank those and make no effect on your repair, or you can trade each momentum for a d6 to attempt to repair the damage.
Oh, let's go for the repair. I want Jenkins to revel in the glory.
Yeah, especially after he's got to scrub the warp plasma at
Yeah. You know what? I think he deserves. It's your day, Jenkins. It's your day.
No, it's not.
Okay, so I have 3. So that's 3 additional that I can add.
You just roll 3d6.
3d6. Okay.
That's it. Each success buys a d6 of repair.
Got it. Okay.
I'm trying to keep the metric simple. I guarantee you this is not how the game is played.
Oh,
anyone watching at home, this is not how we do it.
I never read the rule book, so I'll never know.
Makes 2 of us.
I got
3
a
of
1,
us.
a 5, and a 6.
A 1, a 5, and a 6. All right, because a 6 is a double bonus, double coupon day.
Yay, coupon!
Or an effect. So you would have on a 6, you would have either reduced the defense, like the sensors has a bit of we call it armor, but it has resistance to being repaired. So actually, you got 4. So you know what happened? You did good. I'm gonna move this down here for round one of repairs because this is what Civic has been living for. Comms are down to a single point of damage, so that's not bad. Good job. Good job, all.
Good job, Jenkins.
Yes. And then do who wants to go next? Do we want the warp core or do we want the sensors team? And someone's yeah. The steam is overpowering the voice of Civic.
Right. We'll have myself and Ensign Tucker go next.
Okay, sir. I'm holding this end of the spanner. I'm not afraid of no plasma coolant.
So, engineering and control, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir. I'm going to assist. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Oh, God, you guys are going to kick ass up.
And hold on, let me read this again. Whenever you use engineering, you achieve a breakthrough roll, at least one effective count. You achieve a second.
Are you using, your special repair maintenance, dude?
Well, yeah, I was just reading what the flavor text was. I rolled a 2 and a 3, by the way.
Sir, that isn't flavor text. That's the rules. That's not telling you that there's.
I will not be spoken down to by an ensign, Tucker.
Oh well.
Now, what
I'm up
did you
here on
roll
top
on
of
your
the
assist,
engine.
goddammit?
Well, sir, I really feel bad about this, but I might be taking some damage here. Ensign Tucker rolled a 20.
Of course he did.
Roll. Do we have anybody in chat that? No, it's just Atlas. Atlas, what besetment should occur to Ensign Tucker while he is standing atop a warp core filled with highly corrosive, some would say flesh melting gas? And
Can't be that hot. Can't be that hot.
Yeah. Is Atlas going to say anything?
For this era, he is wearing the correct color shirt.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, actually, while we're at it, what was your rolls?
2 and a 3.
Is he supposed to live?
It's optional.
I was going to say that's a very odd thing for the Lords and Ladies of Fate, isn't it?
No, this is aliens.
Tucker is even aliens. Man, we couldn't kill people on aliens.
We tried.
We're just called the Lords and Ladies of Nerf. So Civic, what was your roll?
She says then it can burn his pants.
Yep.
Sorry. I wanted to get that in there.
Okay, burn his pants. So he's really pants on fire, is what I'm hearing.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Civic, we have overridden you, sir. Yeah, go ahead, Civic.
A 2 and a 3.
2 and a 3, which are both criticals, I think, right? Or did you have any specialty that would apply to warp cores and shit?
Oh, absolutely. Warp field dynamics being chief amongst them.
Okay. And that is 4 whole points. So the warp core itself stabilizes at a 1, which is not bad. That you've sealed up the big crack. Oops, that's weapons. Sorry about that. Actually, no, that's you generated 4. Sorry, you generated dice.
I thought so.
I apologize. I was streamlining. Let's see what besetments happen, and then we can do something with. Again.
All right, we got
6.
3, 6, 4 deuce.
3, 6, 4, 2. All right. A 3 is obviously no points. No points. It's double coupon day. And double coupon day. So you do 4 points of you
do.
See, 4 points. Yeah. You do. And we are
in your no pants.
Does the 6 count as a breakthrough roll?
Yes.
So and roll at least 1 effect on the challenge die, you would achieve a second. So does that mean that 6 doubles over? And
did we do exploding die? Let's do exploding die there. Because a breakthrough is a thing that would reduce armor, and it's not an armored repair.
Okay.
But you are
Right.
perfectly right because look, dude, something has to happen because you do have a magic skill. Please roll. You rolled a 6. Roll a 6. Roll another d6. Just we'll do exploding die.
That's a 1.
Okay, 1 point. That actually completely repairs the warp core.
Yay!
So in one go, you manage to link the interstitial bypass to the iridium module and stabilize the main flux of the antimatter containment. All of those things are great. I don't remember where I left my car keys, but I will remember that phrase. So,
Jenkins would like to look at Assplant and go, huh, I did so good at fixing the comms that I fixed the warp core too. Did you see that?
No, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
You are in fact doing, it seems, rapid work upon the communications. Keep up the good job, Jenkins.
okay, meanwhile,
Yeah. He pats himself on the back.
oh yeah, he should be Mr. Whatever, Mr. Poopy Pants from Rick and Morty. Let's use him. Let's use that
Mr.
voice.
Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, there it is.
I have now found that is a brilliant voice. Note it in the chat. Yeah. So the thing is, Ensign Tucker is on fire right now. So I need someone to roll 3d6. Each one of you could roll a d6 if you want
Ooh,
to.
yeah,
all
let's do that.
communally participate in this.
Got a 4.
Okay.
5.
5. Well, he takes 3 points of stress, which is not terrible. It's enough to set his location pants on fire. The hole in the pants where the tail comes through did not help with fire retardancy, so it may be spreading in a bit. But yeah, Ensign Tucker's a bit on fire right now, and he may continue to take damage as things go. Yes.
Oh wait, communications are down. Fuck.
Yeah, you could still try. I mean, it's like we're going back to old school. It's a G3 network.
Engineering to medbay. Medbay, please respond.
You do hear. Can someone roll a d20, please?
I got you.
Okay.
It's 16.
Okay. You do hear. You hear static come out of your badge, which is usually better than nothing, and you hear intermediate. And your discerning Vulcan ear, if you want to make some time to concentrate.
No. We'll give Jenkins the one more turn.
Okay.
Try and achieve. However, in the meantime, certainly gonna look for what passes for the emergency fire extinguisher in the 24th century.
Okay. You'll your next round you'll make it. You'll attempt to make that over. Jenkins or Tucker is good because he is still standing like up top near the top of the warp core. So he's still holding on while he's on fire because he's afraid to drop. He's not sure if he'll land on his feet. It's a big fear for Cations. So what we'll do is flip over to Sargentson and
I'm so sorry, but Q, aren't there fire suppression systems on pretty much every Federation vessel?
well, yeah, that's why
That would have activated automatically.
Cascade failures.
Cascade failures. We're gonna go with cascade failures. You are absolutely correct about that. But here, all right. If you want to be, do you want to be pedantic? Okay. Fine.
Of course,
I
he wants
spend
to
a
be
threat.
pedantic.
I spend a threat, and that little burns. Okay.
Okay. Hey guys, I made him spend a threat. There you go.
There you go. Use up the threats to reinforce my will. Oh, I like VG. Thank you, VG. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do that.
Oh, that's a lot coming from someone that majors in being pedantic. So.
Yeah. Well, this is bleeding over. All right. So, um, Sergeantson and Scoob, you guys are tackling perhaps the toughest job in the environment because the any repair rolls you have to make it past the 2 points of defense.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. So a 6 is an effect, and a second 6 after that would remove a point of the resistance of to repair. This is sort of like trying to repair an iPhone. You know, you're just going to void your warranty. The sensors were just built that way. They were built by Apple.
Sucks.
Okay, Sergeantson and Scoob, take it away.
Oh, I guess we'll just try to fix these sensors. What do you think, Scoob?
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and fix these sensors.
I didn't even remember who's supposed to be in charge. Scoob is security, and he has a 12 in engineering. We're all red shirts, and I will have to track these down. Sergeantson, you've got a 14 in engineering.
That's because I'm Sergeantson and I'm great.
Okay, is there any specialties that Sergeantson or Scoob want to have that might be fun and interesting? Oh, and they don't even have to be related to this. We'll just put it in their bio.
Sergeantson, Sergeantson actually, he's planning on leaving the Starfleet because he found out that he really can't cut it, but unfortunately he realized that the day after we set out, so now he's kind of stuck. But he really doesn't care. He's going through the motions right now.
I believe Mr. Seavick would agree with you in his last performance evaluation.
And Scoob just has the munchies all the time.
Okay.
He's always hungry.
Highly motivated by food.
Like, Q goes, do either of these people have any specializations? And we just shit on them. Like,
No. I literally, no, I'm going to go meta on this. No, Q knew you would squander this opportunity to meditate. We felt that
giving
you
the
would,
people
for
what
the
they
interest
want.
of, yeah,
Yep.
the people, all two people that are in the chat right now.
You all want realistic, flawed characters.
There are 3. Yes, there are 3. This is a short form game. Yeah, Star Trek, like always, is losing out in the ratings battle against tawdry trash like anime people with hair bows. But Q's not jealous. No, not jealous at all. So anyway, what we've got is, by the way, yes, Wednesday night there is a hell of a game going on, so make time for that. Scoob and Sergeantson, once you tear your minds away from lunch and retirement plans, please roll. Sergeantson, you're taking the lead. You have a 14 target with 2 dice. Scoob, you have a 12 target with 1 die. Hold it all the way up to the camera. Go all the way up to the camera.
It doesn't quite work.
Oh,
Let's see.
Oh.
I just disappear behind it.
well, that's kind of the way you are as a GM too.
Hey!
Hey! I mean that as a
can take that as a
compliment.
compliment.
Yeah, I think you take that as a compliment. Because don't come up to the stage and say Biscuit Ruby's name out your mouth. Yeah, you don't have to do that. And slap Q. How are we doing on dice? Because we just have totally lost track.
I've rolled, waiting for the head roller here.
We're literally gaming like nobody's watching. Because very few people
12 and
are.
8.
12 and 8.
2 successes.
Damn. Good job. How are we doing, Scoob?
I
So,
didn't like the job. Didn't mean I wasn't good at it.
I'm really hungry.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button when I was doing what I was supposed to do and got a 20.
I just
Love
like
it.
The violence you've inflicted upon Civic's engine room is just beyond belief. Civic, you do, with your fine sense of hearing and compartmentalized mind, you do have access to this entire conversation, which you hear over the screeching of alarms. I don't know if you want to react to this.
Is that right? Tech Sergeant Charlton, Scoob, is everything fine up there?
Is this supposed to blow up here?
Oh. Why would you give that to Q?
I know. Well, because it is.
Why would you give that to Q?
Let me see.
Steve, living on the meta.
Why would Q do this? All right, I'm gonna bring over a magic chart, and that is the ship's. This ship is totally chart. All right. I'm gonna bring over another chart. Hopefully, you can see this. Correct. I think I can. I think this is on the shared screen. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
The Continuum's Twitch stream is too primitive to keep up with my massive thoughts. So someone please roll a d20 to decide what other system may have been inflicted
I'll do it.
with damage.
5.
Oh.
Sorry. I grabbed it and rolled as soon as he said do it.
Do it.
They just
Yes!
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 Yes.
I'm glad I didn't look at that before I rolled.
Yeah, I know. And I need well, let's just make this just completely punishing. Sergeant said, would you please roll 4d6?
Oh, you gotta spend some threat for that.
You rolled a critical, Scoob.
3.
All right. All right, it's 2d6. It's 2d6 per threat. So I'm going down to that. All right, 8d6 then. Knowing the way that he rolls is not going to do any damage. Don't worry about it. 8d6, please.
Oh, he's gonna do all of it. Bishop's about to fucking blow.
Is this the equivalent of a mini black hole?
I did have the mini black hole redemption somewhere. VG Mermaid, you need to have a redemption for fuck the engine room.
Oh, so who's rolling how many?
I was having Nat do it, but if all of you want to split that up,
because I saw he wasn't rolling, so I was just asking.
No damage.
Yay!
Come on, let's find.
How many am I rolling?
Let's find out.
Yeah, go ahead. 46. No, it's not 46. It's 8d6 because someone was pedantic. I'm just going to use that word all the time, even though it's not correct.
Well, stop being so pedantic about it.
Yeah. Pedantic face.
All right.
I like the sound. It's almost like Civic can hear the dice landing in a certain way.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got 2 2s.
Well, that's
I got 2 3s, 4,
Okay.
a 5, and a 6.
outstanding. 4 is obviously no good. 5. The 5 is a 1. So that's 6 points of damage, and then the 6 becomes an effect, and that involves armor, which happily someone can bypass. So yeah, who knew that effing around with the sensor grid could actually do that? Did we ever resolve the repair effort on the sensors? You had you got 2 successes.
No, you didn't.
All right, so Sargentson, need 2d6 out of you.
2d6 out of me. Oh, I will.
Well,
I got a 4 and a 5.
I'm chewing ice because it pisses people off. Almost as much as everybody rolling a 20 today. All I'm going to say is this is just so fun. All right, you got a 4 and a 5. The 4 is no damage, and a 5 is 1 point of healing, which does not make it past the problems with the flux in the translator, which is preventing any further commands from going into the main circuit path of the sensors. So yeah, ouch. So we can begin another round, or what the hell? Let me check what I'm supposed to be seeing. Pardon me, the continuum is receiving a message.
And it's
I
it's an
mean,
oof.
but the interesting thing is there was no need to spend those points.
No, it's a second one.
Indeed.
I feel
Because
the
the first
team
one's
is doing
done.
well on its own. Oh, the first one. Oh, the first one's gonna keep rolling. Speaking of rolling, what's happening on the bridge? First I have to find a bridge, and it is not too far.
Does anyone smell like a souffle is burning?
Okay. I have no idea what's happened back up here. Hold on, let me update the warp drive. You just took a shellacking.
That's still the weapon.
It's W. Why are you what was the word that I'm looking for?
Oh, it's not pedantic this time.
It is. This time it's pedantical.
Should this be like Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse? Anybody that says it, we just all scream and hand out fate chips to everybody.
I will say, if that is a mechanic that interests you, you may be able to tune into Tales of the Solar Patrol, where there will be a secret passcode for the little space cadets to stream out in the chat.
We need to come up with decoder rings to pass out to everybody, so they can redeem their free Ovaltines.
Yes, we can. There's some box tops that you can redeem. Everyone will not get pay chips; they will get box tops. And I'm waiting for you guys to twist that in any way you possibly can to make this work. To my twisted, I haven't even come up with who the GM is. All I know is they're doing good. Okay, so here it is. We're back on the bridge. The captain is worried about his souffle. And at this point, believe it or not, I need everyone to make a health and health. Is it fitness or health? What are your character sheets say for Jackness?
Oh shit! I didn't even bring one up yet.
I mean, if Jackness is fitness, it's an 8
fitness.
for me. It's 8.
Okay,
so...
it's fitness and security, because that's the thing that keeps you from bashing your head into a console.
11.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna do well. You're sitting in a chair.
Fitness and security.
Right. Yep. At this point, Good Devil has a choice about who to whether he's Lieutenant Wesks or Bejor. Although I'm thinking Bejor could be like just basically stunned at this point. Do I have Wesks? Yes, I've replaced it. I've upgraded Wesks graphics. Yay! Lieutenant Wesks actually gets his name on his sheet, and he's tiny. Oh, yes. What's happened is something horrible and catastrophic has happened down in the ship's bowels. Obviously, the Vulcan is just not up to the task, I think. So, Devil, at your discretion, you can either take over Wesks or Bejor.
Yeah, I'll take Wesks.
All right, I'll just continue to roll for Bejor. He might be knocked unconscious for this round unless you need him. Everyone needs a fitness and security check at 1.
What's my target cube for Wesks?
Wesks. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind that I have to remember these things. Well, he's going to have to be tougher than the captain.
Is it just 1?
14. You need 1 success.
Okay, good.
You're always rolling 2 dice.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Difficulty 1.
I have 1 success.
All right,
I have
Captain.
2.
How's Ball is doing 2. Wesks has 2. I'm gonna roll for Bejor, and this is where he excels.
Yeah, the security guy doesn't get it.
Nope, either a lieutenant or 2. and that banks to 3 because you had jackedness. So that comes down to 1, 1, and 2. You have 5 additional momentum that go in your bank from that.
All right.
Because the continuum is generous and fair. And the dice were nice to you today. So what you have is once the captain's done with his death stick, we'll you guys have still got no sensors. Weapons are not on. Comms, Bejor reports comms are coming back, but they're not 100%. And Bahal, you are kind of monitoring flight systems. So your attitude is 2 things, and I'm going to put them in the chat because I think it's funnier coming from you.
You said that
Where's the chat?
Bejor has communicated that the comms are starting to come back on.
They're starting to come back on.
I would like to attempt to call down to the engine room. Sykes to main engineering. What the hell is going on down there?
And does that actually feed through?
Well, you ignored it.
You did. No, but really.
You can
Okay.
interpret this any way you want.
Oh,
Well, that's the outline.
Captain. It appears we have engines. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. No,
Yeah.
we lost them again.
Nope, they're actually extra broke now. The flight struts are fucked.
Double what the fuck is going on down there?
Perhaps we can route a string and 2 cans down to the engine room and speak with them that way.
Someone get me comms to the goddamn engine room right now. My souffle is ruined.
But your Bluetooth to the oven is still showing very well.
Put that on airplane mode, Captain.
Yeah, it's not even in air. Yeah, your comm badge is not in airplane mode. It's in airplane mode. Wesks, you've got essentially what will be called ops. So you'd be in charge of making any kind of repair or attempt to un-F those comms channels. So you may make a I forgot. Wesks has got a 12 in engineering. Would you make a 12 to see if you can clear up the comms problem?
Yeah, try to reroute that through medical.
That's actually 3 successes. It's a 1 and an 8.
Would you like to do anything else with the 1 leftover success you have?
Yeah. Let's reduce the warp damage armor.
That one may not be an interconnected system that you could affect. This might be something you could plausibly relate to comms. Something that
Sensors.
all right. Yeah, if you want to use the 1 point of momentum, let's take down one of the points of difficulty, the armor. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Did you have another idea?
No, that works.
No, it feels very passive.
Get a point of difficulty armor off somewhere, so it works.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. You just seem a little defensive.
Look, Sergeant Zinn's getting better.
So, comms come back online, and you can now talk to your chief engineer. And you hear the sound of a cat yowling in the background.
Sykes to main engineering. Is that Chucker? What is going on down there, Steven?
It seems we finally restored communications, Captain. We are experiencing multiple main system failures. We have failures in the sensors, our ship's weapons, and while I had thought the warp core repaired, It seems repairing it caused another stress fracture. We're on it now.
Absolutely. Well, I can't hate to be I hate to be a Debbie Downer or anything over here, but we've got potentially cloaked Romulan ships, and we've got no weapons, no engines, no sensors. I really think that we should get sensors back online before anything. I'd like to at least see the photon torpedoes that are going to kill us coming at us.
I'll get on it straight away, Captain.
Absolutely.
See, engineering out.
I'm going to turn to Commander Ball and go, we're fucked.
At least we have shields, Captain.
Oh, that's the one I forgot. All right, hold on.
I look down and I go, actually.
Actually.
Damn it.
Oh, well, we now know that there's a damage chart that you can all roll against on your next consequence. Well, actually, there is a redemption in chat still. I would hate to disappoint the masses, as it were. So you've shouted at people. Bahal, you may have some ability to influence events in terms of either, well, you and Bejor may have the ability to influence weapons to some degree. Maybe there's just a fuse that's blown out. So
Okay.
if you want to make, what I'll need is a con, C-O-N-N, and an insight roll with difficulty of 2.
All right. We have some momentum, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy one momentum die.
Sure you don't want to make it a bold con?
No, because that increases the range of critical, right?
It gives you more. It gives you more threat. It gives me threat.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to do that.
Live a little.
I took cautious.
Live a little. Live a little.
Okay. I got 3 successes: 2, an 8, and a 6.
Oh, congratulations! Your additional success takes the damage to weapons down to a 4. So you are managing to bypass the damage targeting scanners and take what little efficacy the weapons have and make them more accurate, if that makes sense. No, if only you could see anything, that would help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be an issue. Because I don't have that sound effect. That would be for you, Cap.
What?
Somebody's massaging his chest. I'm assuming they want to talk to you.
Yes. This is the captain.
See, I thought that you wanted to do that, but maybe you said it.
That's why I was caught so off guard. I was like, what?
I
What?
was-
I'm not
I
sure the
was
comms are
too.
actually fixed yet, Captain.
I don't think anything's fixed, Commander.
So what I'm going to do is cut down. Yeah, without sensors, you have no idea what's happening at this point. Nope, we're going to do this. What was the redemption in chat called? Would someone want to read that out loud?
Absolutely fucked shit biscuit of an engine.
Oh, engine?
Mhm.
I'm going to reinterpret that.
Hey, all redemptions here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate are done at the GM's discretion.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Ruh-roh.
We'll just do that. See what happens. Are they done sparkling? Okay. Believe it or not, because you will, and I'm counting this as the redemption. 3 figures appear, and not by the usual transporter mechanism. They appear to almost shimmer into existence. silently.
Like to
Unlike-
immediately grab a phaser.
Okay, well that's nice. I could finish my explanation, but I think you know
Sorry.
where this is headed. You saw the pieces on the board. It's just gonna happen.
If I see sparklies coming out of nowhere on the bridge, my immediate reaction is gonna be grab the phaser.
All right.
Shoot first and ask questions
mind
later.
You, yeah, mind you. Yeah, that's why we have stun.
Yep.
I believe that's why. That's why Mr. Bajor says that's why they're set to stun.
That's why I said as I grab mine, Bajor, make sure yours is set to stun.
Really, sir? Are you sure? Damn it! There's where I just bounced it back down. No, it was stun. It was stun.
We can't lose another crew member.
No.
Not after last time.
We've got 3 figures appear. They do. By the way, Bahal, you do. I don't know if you'd have the time to do this, but your eyes flick down to your console and register that the ship's shields are operational, or at least registering is operational and set to full. So these alleged, we'll go with alleged Romulans, flipped onto the bridge through the shields.
Well, probably don't have time to say that after everything else I just did. So,
it's for awareness after you die.
yeah.
But if you don't die, this will be for an awareness for the future. So, at this point, I'm presuming Captain Roland is grabbing his phaser. Bajor is going to he's security, so he should be the first one shot as these things go. Wesks, what is Wesks gonna try and do? That'll be you, good devil. He's gonna mime.
Seeing everyone grab their phasers, I'm gonna grab mine. I'm gonna shoot some today.
Okay, I'm going to say that Wesks whispers like he's talking to Clarice.
Not anymore.
Okay. We recast Wesks in the middle of the season. Like no one will know. Just no one will know. It's James Cagney shows up.
I mean, I'm a replaceable character. So it doesn't matter what shirt I'm wearing. I'm gonna be here next week.
Okay. You're banging a PA. Don't get above yourself. You're just banging a PA. You're not replaceable. You're replaceable.
I've done lesser things for $50 a week.
So, Bahal, you're the only person that, because you took a moment to stabilize your system. They're right next to you. You do have an option of either going hand to hand, which is they're right in front of you, so you can go hand to hand, or you can try and stand, draw your weapon.
I'll go hand to hand. I'm gonna pull out my
You keeping the ice knife with you?
Yeah.
You're a Shantor?
Yeah.
You're Enchanté?
It's a traditional weapon, so.
And I keep it right here in my hand at all times.
Got a special slot in the console.
Yeah. You press a button, it pops up. Boom, grab. All right, so you are armed with your Enchanté, because I don't know Enchantor. At this point, players act first, no matter how much of a drop you've been gotten on. Bahal, you are physically attacking, so you go first, and then it will alternate between the Romulan side and the Federation side, friendly side, unless you spend a momentum to retain initiative. Okay, so you can do that once, so your side can move twice, essentially.
Okay, and I should declare that first, right?
Well, yeah, you can actually, after everything's said and done, you guys can decide to retain initiative. That's totally good. But Ball, you guys get the first attack, so you get the first action. And I'm assuming everyone's electing Bahal to go first.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Bahal, what's your attack thingy?
So it's 6 with vicious 1.
Yes, because that's gonna hurt. That's a weapon that says this is gonna hurt. To attack, it is.
And I have a talent with that as well.
Of course you. Well, I would be disappointed if you did.
Okay.
This is daring and security,
Okay.
which you should have plenty of.
I do.
Yes. So roll your attack. He's gonna try and roll against you.
And I also have ground tactics if that makes a difference.
Well, once you have one specialty, it doesn't stack. But you could use that in something else if you weren't actively engaged in combat. You could direct others. So I'm assuming you're attacking Romulan 1
Yeah,
or
yeah.
R1.
We'll go with 1.
Yes, go ahead. He rolled he rolled 1 success and 1 critical failure.
I got a 7 and 11, 2 successes, and a convenience store.
And a convenience store, yes. So you hit him, and I will say that because of the way the ice knife works, it has a cryo enhancer in it. So as you hit him, Devil, could you describe what happens to frozen blood as it floods out of the body?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you just don't really want to have to answer any awkward questions about your background. All right. Yeah. So when you slice across the Romulan, there is a spray of, a spray of green blood, and actually how much blood is up to the d6s you're about to roll.
All right, and that's 6 of them.
Yeah, with vicious. And its name is
All right, I got 2 1s, a single 2, a 4, and 2 5s.
Okay, that doesn't kick in the vicious roll. However, you don't need it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you threw out 6. 6 damage. He has only 5 stress, which is pretty normal. So yeah, as your blade comes across, and also by the way, roll an additional d6 because it's being used against a Vulcanoid.
That sounds wrong when you say it. You shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't say that.
Volcanian.
Yeah, I think that sounds better than Vulcanoid.
Well, they did use Volcanian. Yeah. How do we roll in the
A 5.
5. Okay. So that was an additional point of damage. So that's 6 points of damage. Because we're going to declare that all Andorian weapons are +1 against Vulcans because that's just kind of how dickish they are. It goes deep.
It seeks out green blood.
It seeks out the copper. It loves the copper. So yeah, as you slash across, you do because this is Star Trek: The Next Generation. You make a bit of a red mark and rip part of his uniform. But if this were Discovery, you've cut through the jugular and the windpipe, and a fount of green blood sprays out. And there's a moving camera that does a whole rotation around the spray as it's frozen in place. Because we always have to keep the camera moving and give the audience what they want.
Sykes to Jenkins, clean up on the bridge, please.
Who is Jenkins? You want to answer yourself?
I'll be right there.
Okay. And
wait. Commander, do I have permission to leave since I fixed I fixed everything the one time? I didn't break it again.
Unlike some people.
The captain needs
me. Ensign Jenkins, I believe your services are best rendered here in engineering.
Oh, all right, but you'll tell the captain that I disobeyed a direct order because of you, right?
I will take the blame if there's any to be assigned.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll just keep working on these.
Not much.
Comms, sensors, whatever I'm fixing. I forgot. Ah!
So basically, Jenkins became Morty when he's recast. Is what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm not writing any of that down.
No.
I'm just going to go. I have spent so much time establishing these characters, and you have no respect for them.
Continuity schmontinuity.
Yeah,
Am I right,
it's-
folks?
It's Enterprise and Disco just mashed together. So here we go. Only 2 people in the chat will get that because only 2 people in the chat have watched Star Trek. So what happened is Romulan 1 down. And do you wish to retain initiative, or do you want to let the Romulans go?
Let's retain initiative.
Yep.
We've got the momentum to burn.
Okay.
We're on a roll.
Until we get back to engineering.
Yeah. What I'm going to say is
And then just
retain initiative will cost 2 points of momentum. Just to let you know if you want to change your opinion.
Can we add it with threat?
Either one will work.
Sure. Just give yourself 2 threat. You've done a good job today.
All right. Q gets it's like a dog treat.
It's like a reward.
It's like a reward. Because essentially, for those following at home and learn the basics of the game, they are altering the conditions of the environment. That is typically 2 momentum or 2 threat. Okay, so I just wanted to let them know at home in case they wanted to GM. What's going on?
Good Devil's really having a bad time with the threat being added. He knows where that threat's getting spent.
Yeah, it goes straight into engineering. It goes straight to the warp core. Threat goes straight to the warp core.
He gave Felix so many good things yesterday during the stream, thinking that it would help him, forgetting that it's 2 separate people.
Loyalty means nothing. Yeah, who's this Felix person you keep talking about?
Oh, you should tune into some of the other. You should tune in on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yes, Wednesdays and Sundays you can see other groups, other players. Even Thursday. Thursday is
and Saturday.
Yes.
And
tune
Saturday.
in on Wednesday.
Yeah, they don't need any help, people. Leave them alone. They're already
that's
embarrassing
the voice of revenge.
us. Yeah, the voice of revenge is the embarrassment of riches that is Ruby. Ruby is doing so wonderfully, and this is going to be amazing.
What you all haven't realized yet is it's going to be Good Devil's therapy. It just hasn't kicked off yet.
Yeah, if you want to see a long game being played, go with it. So here we go. Captain, we're gonna play a little bit of Tag the Romulan. Captain Roland, who should shoot on your side? Or who should this time? Okay, Bajor is going to move. He has a 16. I'm going to declare that because I'm not sure, but I know it's high. Bajor is going to target Romulan 2.
And I'm sure he has a focus.
Oh, he is focused on death. He is spending. He's going to spend threat too because he wants this.
Wait a minute! Now, hold on. When you're controlling a player character, can you give yourself threat? Is that legitimate? What are we doing here?
I don't see a problem with this. Rules are for small people.
I want to take back the threat I gave you now.
So here we go. Bajor will neglect to do that. Bajor could also drain your momentum pool. What do you want to do? So Bajor will roll 2 dice, and he's fairly confident that he can get 2 successes out of this. Bajor is rolling 2 dice because yes, it would be dickish, but oh so human. Okay, here's the deal.
For it.
Is there okay, I'm gonna screen cap this because I found out that me moving a screen into place doesn't work.
Well, it depends. Sometimes it does.
Okay.
It worked with the chart.
Does this work?
Yep.
Do you see the dice
it
you rolled? I'm doing this because I want to be completely open and honest and above board with you.
So are you saying that the guy that I hired to be the pew pew guy
the pew pew guy
did not pew pew
is pewy.
He
different kind of pew
That
pew.
was worth the threat you gave him, wasn't it?
You could have given me a threat, man, and I would have hit him. And then
the one was the third one we shot.
Yeah. It would have been critical. and then he would have rolled a shit ton of damage. But I'm just going to say, I'm just
damned if you do, damned if
I'm
you
just
don't.
going to
know.
say,
Captain Sykes, is there anything you regret? Any last-minute things? All the people that have died because of your action or your failure to act? You better answer these people quick. They're a surly bunch.
No, if anybody dies on my watch, it was their poor life decisions that got them here.
gotcha.
I'm not going to take responsibility for that.
So Bajor does a swing and a miss on that, and now it's the turn of the crack Romulan assault team. Romulan 2 did not take kindly to being snapshotted. Rolls 2 successes. You'll just have to take my word for it. However, his damage roll I love.
Oh, Jesus. That's 3 effects.
Yeah. And it's
What is
basically
he shooting at?
well, he's shooting at Bajor.
Okay, that's at least he's fighting somebody who can't defend himself.
Yeah. They're using lethal damage. By the way, so I'm gonna that increases threat by 1, which is interesting because no, I can't do that. Nope, I need to take a threat away. I have to spend threat for them to use a lethal attack because Romulans don't use non-lethal attacks. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 damage when he only has 5 hit points.
Well,
It's been nice to know you, Bajor.
Rockosaurus, yeah, Rockosaurus. It's a shame that you could not join us for your last episode of Star Trek. We'll make sure that we give you a hero's funeral
Okay.
and a plaque right next to Ensign Alpha.
He's gonna have more than just a cybernetic eye coming back.
I love the actual idea that you where is it? Hold on, give me 1 second.
Sir, come on into the light. It's time for you to rest and lay down your burden.
I hope that came across. Did that come across?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Alpo.
Do not listen to Alpo. I will say at the end of the combat round is when lethal effects take place. So once the scene before the scene ends, you can still say things. It's with medicine. So
Well, can I call the other player character that isn't here today to come to the bridge to save him?
comms is working. It
Chief
is
Medical
now.
Officer to the bridge immediately. Medical emergency.
What do you want? I'm tired. I'm making
Commander
penis-
Bajor's going to have a meeting with Ensign Alpo if you don't get here right away.
That's a nice way of putting death
Okay.
from now on.
That's right, but
Having a meeting with Ensign Alpo.
you have an appointment with Ensign Alpha. So, Captain, which of your poor, pathetic crew should go into that void and try their luck against an implacable foe? That means who goes next?
I'll go. I'll shoot.
Okay, you'll shoot.
I'll shoot.
All right. It's again, it is because it's phasers, it's control and security.
Yeah. I want an extra die. With
The threat.
no.
No.
Yep, there you go. That's the one. Oh, hey, yeah. That's 14 and 8 and 9, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes is enough to hit. Please roll your damage because there is a possibility that you've effed it up.
strike. That's that. Was it a 2? Was it a difficulty 2, or do I get an extra die?
Shooty things are difficulty 2. Punchy
it.
things are difficulty 1.
Because you're
For the
hard
meta
to-
thing, for the meta thing, they encourage punching.
Got it. Why use my fist when I can use this?
Yeah, because
1, 2, 6, 6.
Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 6.
For who? Me or the Romulan?
Well, I have favorites. I'm not going to deny that. 1, 2, 6, 6 is one.
Is that the one that shot Bajor?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
the one
good.
called
I was gonna
Phaser.
say if it wasn't, then I was shooting at the one that shot Bajor.
I believe your phaser has either an effect or something like that as its special. What's the magic thing it says?
Let's see. For my phaser, I have ranged charge, hidden 1, and size 1H.
Okay,
Charge, I believe, is the one you were looking for.
you can do it one-handed, is what it means. Yes, and it's okay. Don't be sad about that. Some weapons are two-handed. Some weapons are one-handed. It doesn't make you any less of a Starfleet officer.
It's all about how you use the phaser.
How you use the phaser, dolphin, and everything. Yeah, you. I'm assuming all weapons were on stun as you recorded. The Romulan
Not
drops
mine.
with the stone. It is up to you if you want to retain initiative for Lieutenant Wesks to make a chance to pull this out.
Sure. I mean, we're on time. Let's take the initiative to Wesks, so we can hopefully mop this up. Go Wesks, go!
What's my target?
I'm feeling Wesks is about a 14.
Take this, you filthy Romulan scum!
Oh,
Hey,
that
a little without the racism, Wesks. Without the racism.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have an urgent talk about that next.
Yeah.
It's a 1 and a 12. Take that, you
Oh!
Romulan
That's 3 successes. It's suddenly Lieutenant Wesks is channeling Neelix. Now you do have.
Neelix was more up
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm looking forward to the Dr. Flux Neelix reunion in a few weeks.
Neelix's voice and O'Brien's racism.
Yeah, O'Brien gets away with a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, it does.
Like, for all the shit y'all give Pulaski, O'Brien is way worse.
Well, you know, O'Brien actually, you know, fought those goddamn Cardis. So
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it is an interesting question. Is O'Brien's single race racism worse than just the broadband blanket racism of an early Kate Pulaski, as you all pointed out? All right, so you have 3 successes. You needed 2. You have 1 momentum. You can use that as extra dice of damage or bank.
Nope, add it to the pool.
All right, so use it is add it to the pool. You don't want to do extra dice?
Nope.
No.
Hey, momentum doesn't carry over from episode to episode. Am I correct with that?
Oh no,
Yes, it does.
no, scene to scene, and scene to scene you only lose 1. Episode to episode, you're still in the scene.
Right, but I'm saying like if he banks this, we take this out. and
It'll
then
be there next week. Shut up.
That's my question. Will it be there next week?
Of course it is.
Okay, just making sure. Then yes, absolutely
no.
bank it. Bank it.
The continuum understands the concept of extended episodes. This is all still technically a scene, which is probably the longest scene since the My Little Pony reunion.
Speaking of, take this, you filthy Romulan
Yeah.
scum!
All right. Oh, I feel the Robusto phaser. So you do plug Romulan 3, and you need 6d6.
All right. So, yeah.
Since you didn't want to spend any momentum on additional.
I want to roll these 3 twice. All right, so 2, 2, 6. 251.
Yeah, you're basically a liar. Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, if stun could have you're not waking up, and I've stunned you so hard your mama is out.
That's right. You're gonna be feeling that for the next 3 generations, you piece of shit.
So yeah, you take him down, and congratulations. We end this at the dawn of engineering. A boarding action has been repelled. And do we want to attempt to resuscitate Bayshore, or do we want to all be standing over his body and break on a scene for that?
Oh, it would be great because if they make it next week,
Yeah,
and we start with that,
him dying.
yeah, we're like, hey, I'm so glad you can make it this week. Now enjoy as you die and have to sit here for the next hour and a half doing nothing. We're playing little bit characters in the background.
Yep,
I love it.
I think that's what we're gonna do. And this is where we now important things to note for Mr. Chistorthis. While you are standing over Bajore's body, you have a chance to reflect on how these were not transporter effects.
Yeah.
At all. These were very, very different things. And so it's something, I don't know. You'll have to decide on how you want to act on it. If
Captain, those encounters seems to be over for now. I'd like to point out that this shouldn't have been able to happen with our shield still being up.
Yeah. Did you put together a quiz that I presented with something else?
No, I want to say one word, and you don't have to confirm or deny. I just want to say it.
I'll bleep it out. What?
Mirrorverse.
No, I find that to be cheap and tawdry storytelling.
Got it. So it's definitely the Mirrorverse. Cool.
Oh.
Wow.
I can't believe that. What? Hold on. All right. Now, and congratulations. You have all done an amazing job in your mediocre little ways, only costing the life of one of your comrades. But while we're here, I do want to extend this episode to let people say, peer behind the curtain and go, exactly think the mirror universe is involved. What clue may have led you to this?
The fact that they're just appearing over here without teleporters just makes me it felt very like coming in from another universe kind of feel. I honestly had no thought about that until you confirmed those were definitely not transporter beams.
Well, they're not conventional transporter beams. No.
Yeah.
Now I would modestly encourage you to, I don't know, look at the quizzes, because those actually are clues to an individual episode. It's only been 30 episodes. I figured you'd catch on by now. But every quiz does relate directly to the episode at hand. But that's just me trying to be pedantic, or whatever you want to call it. Would I return you to the very skillful and intelligent hands of our lords and ladies of fate, because they have really allowed us a lot of runway on this bullshit.
Captain, you want to talk us out while we get a raid together?
Sure, I absolutely can do that. Let me go ahead and grab my talking points here right quick. So first off, I just want to thank you all, lords and ladies, for joining us for this wonderful episode. Hey, this one was a laugh riot, if you ask me. My face hurts. So thanks for facilitating that. I just want to say, also that Wednesday, that's 2 days from now, a little bit, yeah. We're gonna be back with Ruby at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The GM has confirmed that the tomfoolery from tonight will result in triple the number of Grim. So if you like chaos, or as we like to call it here, the Chow, if you like the Chow, make sure you tune in on Wednesday, 8:30
Don't you
Eastern.
effing dare do that to me! I have a mission!
Is death really chaotic? If anything, it's quite peaceful.
Ah, yes. Now we get to the philosophical part of the Lords and Ladies of Fate. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do that shit. Thursday, we're here for another episode of Star Wars. We did it. We left Rungus's Jungle Temple, and we definitely have an ATST. Oh boy, what fucking madness can we get into now? I think we're gonna try to destroy that fucking Imperial base. It's gonna be a mess, and I am for it.
We'll have a plan.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll make a plan, and then one person will enact the plan, and then everyone else will just be like, fuck it. Saturday, we're going to be back with the next episode. I believe this is going to be the 6th episode of Riffs on Saturdays.
Yep.
It's kicking off. Is there a new member?
I have not. I don't know if I've gotten confirmation of that yet. I'm going to hit them up when we get off of here, actually.
And are
Right,
they
it's
gold? Is that new member gold by any chance?
What?
I'm going super meta there. You really got to Google that.
Yeah, you know what? I will, but after this, I have to turn my save search off, and that's a whole thing. So yeah, make sure you're there for that. That's gonna start at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we had yesterday. It was the first episode of the Tomb of Annihilation, Dungeons and Dragons, and let me tell you, that was fucking amazing. I cannot stop thinking about how good of a production that was. If you are not watching D&D on Sundays, the fuck you doing, man? Come on, get over here. It's great.
We got a pet dinosaur?
Yeah.
Two.
Pretty cool.
Two.
Two pet No, one's a mount, one's my pet.
We'll see how that pans out. That's gonna be Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and hey, we're back here for you next Monday to resolve what the fuck's happening here. I don't, we'll see. Rip Norway. And then hey, next week it returns. The thing that birthed this channel. You will finally get your Dwungus. It will return. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be rips in fucking a week and a few days. So make sure you're there for that. And hey, that's all I've got to say. Bye. Oh hey, don't be pedantic in the chat.